Hey guys, in this video we're going to be covering the AUD JPY currency pair, and it's going to be looking at the 4 hour and 15 minute order block strategy, which I'll tag into the description below. It's quite a long video. The reason is it's the whole month of January 2021. I don't trade AUD JPY, I just wanted to test the sort of medium time frame strategies onto a currency pair which I don't trade. The outcome is brilliant, so I would definitely say watch all the way through, because I do get to a period where I get really confused, and that does happen when you're backtesting sometimes. So I show you basically see from my ramblings the stripping back to the basics of the strategy, which I have to do because I just get completely confused with where I am in the market. But the outcome is great. By the way, I will be creating a shorter version of this video, so maybe a 20 to 30 minute video where it's just going to be sort of the entries and exits. But within this one in particular, you will see literally the thoughts which go through your mind when you're trying to trade. Again, the outcome is fantastic, so please do stick around. And if you want me to cover any other currency pairs, like even if you want me to cover commodities like wheat, or if you want me to try and trade a stock or something just using this strategy, let me know, stick it in the description box. I try to get back to everybody because I just want to try and give great value to you, really. YouTube's free. It's this has taken me 2.5 hours to film. It's taken about 5 hours to edit, and then I'm going to upload it tonight and it should be good. But I'm hoping to do one of these maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, if you like them. If you don't, let me know. If you do, definitely let me know, because I will cover videos for you. But anyway, enough of me, let's get into the video, and happy watching. Thanks for the view. Hey guys, so today we're going to be backtesting AUD JPY. It's not a pair which I currently trade, so it's literally just a case of I'm going to give it a go and see how it works. Now I'm going to be doing the standard order block format using market structure, so literally we're just looking to follow the trend on the 4 hour time frame. We're only going to cover a month, so I'm going to go back to the start of, I think it's January 2021 we're going to try and cover, and gradually over the next year we're going to cover the rest of the months as well and do it with a few currency pairs. With the order block format, the general rule is that we want to see break of structure on the higher time frame, try and target an order block or an area of supply or demand, and try and trigger off of there and continue in the move downwards. Now, something which I'm going to point out is for target setting. Let's say that we get involved with an order block up around here. Our targets are just going to be down here, so it's going to be the nearest swing. It doesn't matter which direction we're going in, the target is going to be the nearest swing. You will probably see me break that rule a tiny bit every now and then. I'm just going to say that now because my general target is about 5 to 1. I will go for 4 to 1, but 5 to 1 is the desired outcome. So sometimes I'll go past this target if it's just a little bit less, and I'll try and target a little bit down here. So without further ado, let's just jump into the charts, and I'll talk through what it is that I'm doing as I'm going along. But one thing I wanted to do was not be able to see the trade patterns on the way through, so I've just really condensed the market, and we're just going to go backwards to January 2021, which is here, and then we're going to drop it down to the 15-minute time frame, and that's where we're going to start it from. Okay, so 15-minute time frame, we're going to use the 4 hours as confluence. We might flick to the 1 hour, the 30 minutes, but we're not going to drop lower than the 15-minute, because I don't think TradingView will allow me to do it. No, it won't. So right, back to the 4 hour, let's go back on here. So I just wanted to be a bit transparent with that. So let's go back to January 1st, get to the end of December 31st, drop down to the 15-minute, and then just press auto. Here we are. Okay, so for me to try and determine where I am in the market, I need to look backwards really to try and see where the actual structure is. Now, it's not very difficult to figure out that one of the structure sets is here, so that's a low structure. At the moment our high is literally just here, and I'm also going to look backwards on the charts to see if this is going to be sort of breaching anywhere over here. So are there any struggles on the way? Is it about to run into anything? And same with a little bit further down. Just so on the charts, all what you do is literally you look left really to see if there's anything there. Nothing much. So I'm just going to mark these highs on here, so if we do run into them, we'll know that this is a structure high. And of course we're using the 4-hour time frame at the moment, so this is a structure high. Carry this right the way across to where we are. Is that it? No. So we've got a general target, a target going up, we've got a target going down, but obviously when we drop down to the 15-minute, there's going to be some of these little order blocks down here which are going to become a little bit more important to us. You know, I will just mark on here as well, just this little drop here. It might not be significant, but we'll see in the near future. And then we're just going to jump up a time frame just to see if there's anything on its way. Structure break, there's a high. I'll probably mark up this high here just in case. You never know what the month turns out like. It could be absolutely crazy, it could have very little action. And then there's this candle here, so after the break we came back in. There's a fair bit of movement here, so this is just a whole day candle. I'm just going to mark this up as supply. But I'll do it as 4-hour supply, just because that's all I've got as my presets. Right, so H4 supply, let's drop that down to the 4-hour, see if we can refine that a little bit. Might not be able to, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we can. Right, we're just going to refine it to that one, which was the push up and the rejection. Inside bar, inside, yeah, that will do. I don't know if we'll even get that high, to be fair. Well, we might. Okay, so let's just go back to where we're starting from. Right, we're on the 4 hours. Let's just get stuck in, drop down to the 15 minutes and see where we can go. Always work backwards a little bit, so whenever you're back testing, try and figure out where your starting points are. We've got a bit of a demand zone here, bit of an order block going on, here to here. This is 15-minute demand. I'll make that a little bit darker. What else do we have? We look as though we have a break of structure here, or a little bit of chock, as a lot of people like to call it. It's not major structure, it's just literally 5-minute. But I do like to use sometimes the inside bar, just because this is painting a bit of a story. It looks as though we're coming down now at the moment. And then, is it the next candle? We're just going to skip forward a couple of candles and get to 2021. Excuse my voice, I'm just quite tired. Oh, we've jumped forward a little bit too much. Right, you'll see little mistakes like that every now and then. Okay, so what I do like about this, sorry, we did see this, but because we've had this this element of chalk here, let's just put this on 15-minute chalk, and this one is 15-minute chalk. It's indicating to me, first and foremost, we're in a massive uptrend. I still think that we're going to continue in a giant uptrend, but if we were to mark on our charts, let's look again at, oh, I'm actually in a live trade, bear with me. Right, so jumping back up to the 4-hour, all what we want to do is try and mark out particular zones which might be, you know, might have the potential to cause us problems. So I would say that there's likely going to be around here, these inside bars. They'll likely be problematic. Actually, this whole move down. So I'm just trying to find areas which are likely going to be causing us some potential issues, or places where we can reverse from. So I'm just going to mark up on the 4-hour, because really you just want to be jumping from zone to zone. So I'm going to mark that for H4 demand. Potentially here, but that would likely just feed into this, and this could be used a little bit to try and feed into that, but we'll see when we get to it. Okay, so we're just going to stick on the 15 for the time being, and that looks like a reasonable zone to get to. There's clearly, or likely, going to be at least a little bit of liquidity down here. Okay, so I'm just going to mark liquidity on there, and looking back at this, I want to look at the last push up. Okay, so it's not necessarily the last candle, it's going to be the last push up. So I'm just going to mark on here as an area of interest. So a POI, let's again try and make those a little bit darker. Switching from a Mac to a PC isn't the best of ideas, so let's just switch that to POI. So there's the POI. If we come back into it, I want to get involved on the 25%. Now I've seen a lot of people recently covering the 25%. I used to just do the 50, but when it's 15 and below, so 15-minute time frame and below, I tend to do the 25 now. But when it's the 4 hours, I tend to do the 50%. But this would make sense to try and get involved here, and probably work this down to the next 4-hour block. But I'm very conscious that we're in an uptrend, so we could just catch it on here. If we do catch it on here, the first target is initially going to be here, but I don't think that's going to reach 5 to 1. Oh, it's going to reach 7. Okay, that's not too bad actually. That could be our first target, and then really a second target would just be like the crest of this. So if we did reach down to there, it would be 14 to 1, so not bad. But let's just target this first bit, because the reason why we're targeting the base of this rather than the top of it is, one, that's not going to be the 5, that's only 4 and a bit, and two, if we do reach this, there's no reason why we can't go down, touch this bit and then shoot off, because there's a lot more price action going on here. There's going to be a lot more orders in the market and there's liquidity. So plus it was this move which brought us to these highs, so we got a mini break just here. This is probably going to be a long video, by the way. So we got this break here, this was what pushed us up. It was this move here, so we at least want to cover there. So we're going to look at like a TP1 and maybe a TP. You know what? Solid. Let's just go for this. So we'll go. Oh no, let's just make it nice. Make it 15. Oh, 15.2. That would do. Oh, it could just smash us straight out as well. So look out for that. Oh, by the way, it was meant to be the quarter, wasn't it? Not the half. I was just too busy chatting away to myself. So it's quite a big stop loss compared to what I'm used to, but of course this is the 15. So yeah, we've been tagged in. This looks a little bit tricky because we've just grabbed anything from in here. We're in the 15-minute demand zone. We've actually got like a 50% tag on here as well. So this would look like a move where you would want to get long and race it up to the top, but because we've had this sort of reversal pattern happen at what looks like going back, just remember to the start, we were in sort of like a key area potentially. Let's just work it. Oh, okay, cool. Well, if we'd have taken TP1, you know, somewhere down here, we'd have hit it within the first hour or so. So let's just stick with this trade and see where it goes. Might get a bit hairy, but yeah, and it'll probably come up and retest this little block up here. If it was to retest one, it would probably be this last candle here, because this is what broke that. But let's just carry on. I don't want to get involved in 2 trades at once if I can help it in the same direction. Yeah, let's just keep on going. Obviously you'd be holding this now for almost a day. I wouldn't be too comfortable doing that. Oh, happy days. Right, okay, so we've hit our first target, which is superb. Not a bad start. 10 to 1. I could have sworn that was bigger. Anyway, it's because we had the wrong stop loss in. Hey guys, I hope you don't mind this quick interruption. Just a quick note to say that if you're liking the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and maybe pay it forward by passing it on to somebody who you know is looking to get involved in trading. Back to the video. So the first one would have been 6.2, which again isn't bad at all, but we just want to try and get to the top. Because it's counter trend, I only want to get to the top of these zones, and then if we can, tell you what, let's try and mark up in here a 25% mark. Oh, we would actually enter it. Okay, cool. So we're entering this trade. Okay, sorry, I should have done this before we actually got to this zone. Right, okay, we're in. Okay, it could just shoot straight through. If it does, we're probably looking at this area down here. Likely that would be used as inducement. Yeah, it would be this area. Let's mark that on the chart just in case. So with this one, oh, this is going to be a massive stop loss, isn't it? Didn't even think about that. Yeah, 17 pip stop loss. Now we're just going to target the highs because obviously we're trying to go upwards. 5 to 1, that's good. That's, you know, that's on target. But where's the next conceivable high? It's actually all the way up here. Is it likely that we're going to reach that straight away? No, you know what, let's not be greedy. Let's just stick to the rules. Okay, not the best of starts. Okay, bit of a pullback. We might be getting lucky here. I'm gonna close this up a little bit just so we've got a little bit more clarity on the charts. Now on the way down, let's see, is there anything which is really sticking out to me? I was looking for order blocks just then, but in reality what we're looking at is a potential bit of liquidity along here, possibly just to get up to this little order block here. But it's so close to the highs, and we're actually now going pro trend, so let's stick with it and see where we end up. Ideally, I would like to see price come back down just a little bit lower than here, create the same sort of reversal formation as this, and then try and get long. But you can't always just predict these things, you just got to go with the flow sometimes. Sorry if you can hear the constant clicking of my mouse. That would have been quite an interesting order block to go for, but you'd have been smashed out anyway, so... Oh, it's looking positive. Right. Okay, we're sort of approaching our target. Hey, okay, we've hit it. And we've got another... We've got a breaker structure, okay? So that would be the 4-hour breaker structure, wouldn't it? So we'll mark that in blue. This hit its target, so let's put it there. Oh, by the way, let's just let's do this as we go along. So we've got 9.68 because we're onto a good start as a bonus. Plus 9.68%. We're just going to pretend that it's 1% per trade. This is 5.16. Great start. Okay, 2 wins in a row. Quite pleased with that. And then let's see where we can go. Let's zoom in a bit because quite often you get a bit of price action. Coming around here, what else has happened in this leg? So it's always good to look at, just in case there's anything that's been left behind, like this. There's a big void, which is otherwise known as imbalance. And what I tend to find is that with imbalances, price usually comes to within 50% of it. It doesn't always fill it, which is a real nuisance. But I tend to find that it comes to the 50% mark, so I'd be intrigued, especially as it sort of like it comes close to the peak of this last move, and it kind of coincides with this. So I'm going to, because we've got a new high, there's order blocks down here as well. If this imbalance gets completely filled, I'd be aiming for these ones down here. But I'm going to take a bit of a risk here, and I'm just going to go with a 50% mark on the imbalance. I don't know if I would do this on live trading conditions. It's probably just because we're doing demo and we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so that would be a 6.91 if it just fully reverses. I'm also going to mark on here now that we're in counter trend. Sorry, just put this back to normal. Now that we're in counter trend, that this is our target for the next high. Okay, any formations which I like? Not particularly. Oh, there we go. An inside bar touch, possibly. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. We've been tagged in, which is great. So our target is literally just up here. Let's go back on the 4-hour real quickly and just see what is behind us. Oh, you know what? I've marked up there. We're down here. My bad. Right, okay. We're probably going to be missing quite a few things here. Yeah. Big 4-hour supply right here. That's helpful. At least we're not going completely blind. And then what was our last push up? Our last push candle was really kind of this one. Oops. Oh, which we're just kind of approaching. Okay, back to the 15. Oops. Right, so in reality, oh right, yeah, okay, so we've hit that. I was just going to say what you would typically do, even though we're going pro trend, which is good, you would typically target the next level. So it's 4 hours to 4 hours, so 4 hour mark up to the next 4 hour mark, but the next 4 hour mark previously was this high here, okay? The next obvious logical one is up here, okay? So I'm just going to hold the trade to at least this point. If we're going to hit this area, we're probably going to flick around a little bit, so the actual target would be the top of it. Now there is a little bit of a reaction. First reaction is we're just breaking off of here. Now we've got another break, but only wick, which I don't like. Oh, okay, cool, that'll do, we'll take that. Right, so that's 12.81. Let's get on the market and reassess. Right, so what do we have here? We've got a bit of an order block prior to the drop just here, which looks okay. Also we've got a couple of inside bars which I know hold a lot of orders in, and then we've got a strong order block just down here as well, which I quite like the look of. We'll at least highlight this for the future if we ever come back to it. So let's just put that down here. What's that, 15-minute supply? Sorry, demand, and this one. More like a point of interest, this one, to be fair, but let's just keep on going. Okay, so extremely strong trend upwards, which is great. We're now into this larger, it was a 4 hour wick candle heading down, so a huge supply. And again, the halfway point is usually where we start triggering some moves, but let's just see what happens with the market. I'm quite intrigued by this, just to potentially come back to. Oh, by the way, because this is done with now, we've worked our way through it, we can just remove it. Right, so what do we have? We have the potential for another one. Oh, not quite. Doesn't look quite right to me. I'll keep it on, we'll see if it makes any difference. Doesn't look like a reversal to me, if I'm honest. If it is to reverse, it will probably be from here, which we might as well just mark on the chart. That's 15 demand again. Okay, yeah, let's just mark it out. So if we get triggered, I'll put on the drawing tool. We don't. Alright, take these back off again. Oh, actually I could do with that last one just in case. Now then, what's going to happen? Good bit of price action just here. So that doesn't quite take the high, but that takes the high there. Within here we've got an order block, so I would class that. But we do have a move. It's not relevant, that one. Sorry, we've got an inside bar. I think I said order block. Not meaning to confuse people. Anyway, I'm interested in this candle here, so let's just mark on here. And it's actually the last push up. So really, really simple. Don't have to overcomplicate this. Yeah, we're getting some reactions off here, which is great. So we're going to change this to 15-minute supply as a potential. And the target, if we do get tagged into anything, target's not going to be too far. Target is going to be right here. So 4.65 acceptable, not the desired 5, but we'll just go to there. Okay, we're in. Okay, that's good. That was quick. Oh, it's not looking good. And we're dead. Okay. So that's a -1. First loss. That was my own fault because it wasn't particularly a good looking setup, but we might have a decent looking one now. Anyway, let's just close this up. You know what? Let's clear that out of the way. Oh, this might do the trick. So yeah, much cleaner. Okay, so this is something which we should have waited for, but I didn't. Okay, so we've got a nice little push up here. It's cleared the wicks from up here as well, so a bit of a liquidity sweep. We've also, just in one clean move, we've clearly broken this structure here, which is great. Mini structure, whatever you want to call it. The highs on this, high 553, and that is 554, so that is also a break, just a very, very minor break. So yeah, okay, we've got a good sort of point of entry here, and I want to target the push up, not necessarily the last candle. We're not using small enough time frames for that. So 15-minute supply, this should really just be classed as order block, but I don't have that drawn out, or do I? I don't. Oh. Anyway, let's draw on where we could be getting involved, and it's from the 25% mark. Okay, 6.3. If we're going to be targeting anywhere, it's going to be this. 4. Okay, that's pretty weak. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, well, the target's just moved, so it'll be hit. 4.14. Did we get tagged? Yep. Oh, not looking good. Ah, better. Is that profit? No, not quite. Now it is. Right, okay, so that's plus 4.14. Should we have targeted somewhere down here, or even down in this order block? Perhaps. Let's just keep going a little bit. We do have quite a nice looking block up here now, actually, come to think of it. So if you think of this high being broken, and then we got this little bit of set of structure being broken. It depends, I'd be tempted up there depending on what happens just around here. Okay, good job we didn't target anywhere lower than this, because we'd be sweating right now. But yeah, anyway, let's just move that back to where it takes profit. Oh, I haven't drawn it on yet, so 4.14. Okay, not bad. Now, let's just try and have a quick look again at the 4 hour. Hopefully it doesn't reveal too much. Okay, it does go up. But yeah, we're still in this 4 hour supply zone. And our next one is just over here, which we should be well aware of. We've also got the highs over there. We're creating new highs in our little mini structure. Where's the nearest sort of low to be aware of? It's this one. Not much, it's not a pullback or anything, so I'm not really that interested. Probably more in this one, now that we've broken the high, so that's a 4 hour structural low, let's just call it. Even though it's not, let's just call it that for the time being. This one as well. And then we've also got this one. Okay, so it's good to go back and do this on a regular basis. If you're on live charts, it's a lot easier actually than doing it with you know, bar replay or whatever. So let's just go back to the 15-minute. So we've got, yeah, mini substructure low, let's call it. Okay, was that another bit of chalk, let's say? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I don't know why it took so long for me to try and figure out, but yeah, it is. So we've got a little miniature sweep. Again, it's just a sweep of this with a wick. So it does look like potential reversal zone. Then we've got that. Now my obvious area would just be this. Don't know if I'd be being a bit stupid just getting involved here already. I'm going to leave this one because we're now at the top, more or less at the top of the supply zone. And because I won't be able to zoom back far enough on the 15-minute, I don't think it's a wise entry because I just don't know what's ahead of me. If I am to be interested in anything, it would actually just be this. So as a 15-minute supply. Like that, so for price to break back to it. So I'm just going to remove this from my chart. Just as well. One thing I didn't consider is this after we'd broken it. Oh well. We could have done it just then. Oh well, let's see where we're going. Right, so we're now into the next 4-hour supply zone, which is great. So we can, should we just condense this? Just to show this is what happened with the last 4-hour supply. So when we go back and do our charting in detail, and we put it into our spreadsheets and so on and so forth, we can see that this whole zone happened within the last 4-hour supply. Obviously there's a lot of price action when you're looking at just the 15-minute. So yeah, let's just keep going with the charts. Oh yeah, and this was a structural high. Okay, so that's our structural high. This is our miniature low. I don't know what to call it, but it's an area to be aware of. We could probably call that, it's likely a H4 boss. Yeah, of course, yeah, because it shoots all the way over there. And we've clearly broken it. Okay, great. So on the 4-hour, ooh, okay. On the 4-hour, this would look like a wick. I'm pretty sure. What's the time? Yeah, this will look like a wick on the 4-hour. So, especially if it comes back in. So I'd be very tempted to look at reversals now. If I look at reversals, I don't want to press the 4-hour, by the way, because this will probably show the direction of where it goes. It will probably either go up there or up there, and it will stop me from wanting to mark it on the chart. Just a little psychological thing. So if we, where would I class, if we get a break of this, okay, I'm just trying to think where I'd mark this on, because we've got an inside bar. Yeah, if we get below the inside bar, that would be chalk. We've got a little bit of it here, a bit tricky. Okay, cool. Now I am definitely intrigued with this. This looks huge, so I am just going to do the last candle. I know the break was here, but I don't want like a 20 pip stop loss. So I'm just going to do the last candle right here, up to the top one. Call that 15-minute supply, because it's clear that supply is coming back into the market. Let's also mark up where we would get involved, because that is a big move. Or a big zone, just in case it tags us straight away. We should be looking for more confluences here, but I'm just doing a very basic order block strategy, not necessarily SMC. Alright, so we're not getting tagged. Oh, we are. Okay. Have I clicked too fast? Should I have got involved so quickly? Let's have a quick look. Flip. No, I think it's looking alright. Oh yeah, sorry, targets. Right, where are we targeting? Probably the next zone. Would we want to go into the structural low? Yes. I want to click the 4-hour, but I can't. structural low kind of makes sense. That would be a 7-to-1, which isn't too bad. I kind of want to get involved. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the structural low here. I know that we're working our way up. If I was to look for, let's just say like a 15-minute. Okay, so the target could realistically just be this, because we're possibly just going to run into a few issues here, and that would still give us nearly 5. But because this on the 4-hour will look like a giant spike, just a giant wick, we're probably looking at breaking this structural low, even if it's just by wick by itself. So yeah, okay, let's just target the low. Right, 703, that's a target. Oh, okay, that's very nice price action. So an engulfing candle as well. What's the low on this one? 673, 674. Okay, it's not quite broken it, but this is okay. Right. I wouldn't normally get involved in too many trades going in the same direction without taking profit, but this is looking very healthy. So let's take the upward candle and the peak up there. Let's just mark on our charts where to go. And it's all down to risk management. Like, you can do what you want. Like, you know, with this is just backtesting for the time being. As long as I write it down into my spreadsheet properly, I'm able to monitor my success and my failures. So yeah, let me know, just stick in the comments box, would you guys take this risk? We haven't broken a low here. Yeah, would you do this? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just do it. That looks like a good order block to me. Okay, we got a break. Alright, that's alright. Yeah, I would definitely mark this up now. Probably a bit prematurely just then. Depends what sort of reaction we get off this candle here. Oh, no way, we didn't get tagged. Oh, we did now. Boom. Right, so if we targeted this low, we'd have been able to take profits really quite quickly. Let's say with this one, yeah, 5.23, but no, we're targeting the structural low. Sorry, I should have moved that when I put it on. So we got a 10.5 on its way, hopefully, and we got a 7 on its way. So that stays on because it's still relevant at the time being. Let's also put on here, this is the structural high, for the time being at least. So now all what we're doing is we're fighting within this zone and this zone, so everything is relevant here. This is the strong high for the time being, this is the weak low. Sorry, weak high, strong low, so I'm quite aware. Oh, maybe I am being a bit silly getting involved. No, because that was a wick, so this will probably be the target. Okay, a bit of confusion, but it happens. Are there any others which I could get involved in? Probably that push. No, forget it. No more. We've not taken profit on anything, so no way should I have done it. I wouldn't have been tagged anyway. Right, okay, that's looking positive. That's looking really good actually. That's a really good order block. If we break this, I'm going to place from here to here as an order block. Oh, no way, we've just we've just taken liquidity from it, potentially. Oh well. Did we get it? Oh, exact.
Hope you don't mind this quick interruption, just to say if you're enjoying the video so far, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any questions or if you'd like me to cover any other strategies, leave a comment in the section below and I'll probably cover that video for you in the very near future. Thanks again and enjoy the rest of the video.
Perfect. And that one as well. Okay, let's mark these out as wins. So 7.03. That's great. Then we've got a 10.57. don't know how long this video is so far, but we're only 11 days into January, so yeah, let's see how we get on. Okay, so that's a structural low, although it was a wick rejection. I don't know, did it actually reach it? No. Oh well, we're going to pretend that it did. Right, definitely did that time. So, right, what can we look for next? We are looking at potentially this area here, which was a 15-minute demand. So let's look for some sort of reversal pattern here, if we can get one. Have we had anything happen? We have had a break. Alright. Yep, there's a break. Where's the most recent high? There. Alright. So I don't want to go for all the way up here for my little chalk boss thingy. I'm literally just going to go for these highs, which just got broken by a wick, which isn't great. I do want a body break. There we go, body break. So now we can look at literally this last down candle, which I would probably just stick with this inside bar. So really quite aggressive. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool, we're in. Oh, brilliant. So, I should have stuck this on the chart already. Again, just a bit of hindsight. Our first target in my head would have been here, but that's only 3.5. So, where's our next conceivable target going to be? Well, there's a big supply candle right here. It's actually a supply wick. And it was this zone which I really liked, didn't I? So, tell you what, let's put it up there. We've had a rebalance of the market, so I think, yeah, realistically, up here would be quite accurate. So, yeah, let's just go with that. So our target, because we'll probably want to reverse from here. We've got a minor break of the lows, not similar to this, where it'd be a giant spike on the 4 hour, but this is a minor break. So realistically we'll probably come up to here, and just in case it does something stupid like, you know, just fly straight through it, I want to mark up on the charts a potential order up here as well, so if we can just get short. Let's just put this here for now. Alright, and then this will target, where would this target? This will target the nearest sort of swing low probably. But we'll just leave that for the time being, see how we get on. Oh, not good. Chatting too much jibber jabber. Oh, there we go. So we get a loss. Alright, so we've just been knocked out of this trade. But now we're deep into our structural low. So let's just put this as a -1. All that excitement for nothing. -1%. Okay, so that's -1. Let's have a proper look at this. So what I probably should have done down here actually was set a pending order to go. Would you guys forgive me if I did that? It looks like it would kind of go up to here. Yeah, you know what, let's do it in hindsight. Let's do it, you know what, we could realistically do that in real life. Say like this was live, we could just do it as a stop order. So we take it as it goes through. So, I don't know, is that being cheeky? It's not like taking a loss if it does shoot through. No, it is. Okay, if this shoots through, this is a loss, okay? We're going to pretend that we're in already. And we're going to be targeting up here, okay? So same as that one. Although, we're definitely working our way down there. We've now got a break of this, but we're straight into, that was 15 million, wasn't it? We're going to be targeting this. Nearly 5. Okay, yeah, we're targeting nearly 5. Should we target the entry of that? Can we? Yeah, we can get to 5. Right, okay, let's do that. Let's see where we go. And we're out. Waste of time. Why did I do that? So -1, great. Right, okay, that's that. That's dead in the water, isn't it? Oh, classic. What an absolute classic that is. It's just gonna... I bet this reaches it now. Oh, liquidity. Yep, oh well. Off we go. Do we get a reversal sort of format? Not quite. If we did aim for this, we would be looking at some sort of candles down here, probably this one, maybe the inside bar, which we're kind of on now. Oh well, you know what, we've missed it, but if we were to look at any candles coming back up, it would be this black one here, and also this red one, which is the inside bar. Okay, so yeah, we'd definitely be tagged into the inside bar, but I would be scared that that would be used as some sort of inducement to get to here. By the way, I know a lot of people say inducement. I don't know if I'm saying it in the same way, but I think it might be used just as bait, basically, to get into this one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And by the way, I don't want to be getting involved in anything until we've got, you know, clarity as to whether or not we're going to go through here, or if we're going to work our way back up to this and then work our way down. Okay, so let's get going again. No way. Looks like I've missed a few clangers there. Oh, or not. But I have missed an opportunity. Oh well, right. While I was clicking away too fast, there was another order block right here. Okay, and the reason why this one's important is that even though it's just like substructure within substructure, because our actual range is from there to here, previous range was there to there, this one's here to here, we've actually broken this mini substructure, and if we're actually being very, you know, realistic with things, our actual break was down here, which I didn't mark up, but I should have done, and therefore our high would have been this, which has also been broken. Okay, so both of these got broken pretty much with the same candle. I'd be looking at getting involved in this one, but oh well, you know, whatever. So now that we've broken this like little mini substructure again, we can be looking at potentially a pullback to, right, that's been, yeah, these have been mitigated, probably be looking at this one, but chances are you wouldn't get a good enough risk reward ratio, because I've already got it set in my mind that we're going to be reversing from here, and that's only a 3.5 to 1. So yeah, I'm going to leave that off. Anyway, have we just reached this? No way. Okay, right, we're in this trade. Let's just reset that. Okay, so wow, tight. Like a nice tight entry. Anyway, right, so, and that's a nice little wick as well. Alright, so targets, where are we going to be going? Our target is likely going to be here. Not a massively impressive one, but this is the low point before the break. Alright, this is the immediate one for the break, but this is the low point, so that's going to be our target. Okay, not a massively impressive one, but let's just put it on. Oh, still in. Oh, it depends what time of day actually. 10, oh, probably out, but we're going to pretend it's still in. Order block didn't get hit, cool. That probably did. Nope. Yeah, it's definitely coming down. This is looking quite potentially juicy as well. So, right, okay, before we get down to there, there's the possibility this push up. Okay, yeah. So a bit of an order block here. That push up. We had an inside buyer immediately afterwards and then dropped down, so I'd be intrigued to possibly get in an entry here if price comes back to it. Let's just make sure that's lined up correctly. Get my short on. And then it'll probably come down to at least here, 4.5, whatever. Okay, this target will be changing to the nearest swing. Oh, do we just hit that? Just. Okay, cool. 6.68. Put it on the board. Bracket's questionable because of the spread hours. Right, okay, so we've just hit that swing low on the 15-minute. Let's look back at the charts and let's just take everything off. Right, push up, push down, wick. So wick rejection, probably looking at working our way up a bit. So just looking back on the sort of like naked charts, in a sense, it looks like this is probably a wick as well on the 4-hour. Again, I don't want to trigger any, oh, we can do it with this. Looks to me, yeah, that this high, no, not that high. This high might be broken next. Potentially just this one or that one. Okay, cool, back to the 15. Losing my bearings a little bit. Right, let's get going. Didn't get tagged, oh well. Oh, right, we're in. Are we out straight away? Don't know why it feels tense, I'm just literally doing this on backtesting mode. So is our target going to be this low here? Don't know if it should be. It should probably be this low, and it's only 4.53. But in reality, this is the move which pushed up past these. And are we going to get another break of this low? Probably not, if I'm being completely honest. So, right, it's going to be a boring one, 4.5. Alright, we got 4.5. Should we have gone for the low? No, it's not looking like it. Oh well, let's just log the 4.5. Put that in green. Let's put that out of the way a little bit. Oh, it's hardly out of the way. I just put it up there. Right. Okay, so that's good. Now then, what are we looking at? I have slightly lost my bearings here. Right, I'm just going to have to work backwards a bit. So if this is our new low on the 15, that was our breaker structure there. Oh, risky. We should have been looking at longs here. We should have been looking at getting in longs. Right, you know what, I missed a potential change of structure, or change of direction at least. And that was just, yeah, right, okay. I should have zoomed out a bit. These things happen. We're still in this zone. So what I'm looking at is, we've got a tiny break here. We've got the inside bar, which is higher up than that candle. So we've got potential change. So we had price move back in. This was used as potential inducement. So price came back up a tiny bit, came down, went into this sort of like middle section. So the point of interest would have been literally from more or less this line down to this line, and gone with like a, well, it could have gone 50%, but obviously we won't because of the strategy that we're doing. Anyway, that's not broken those highs. Right, let's just keep going. Right, can we get anything from here? Just going to mark on the charts and try and rush through a little bit because it's only the 14th of January. Nope. take that off. Although, should I keep that on? No, it's probably not relevant. Right, what have we just broken here? We've broken this high, which this one didn't do. Okay, interesting. Could this turn into anything for us, or just continue upwards? Because if we look back on the 4 hour, I'm gonna move that out the way. I don't really want to look on the 4 hour. This is also a wick. That was a wick. This is a wick. It looks as though the overall trend was up. So I think realistically we're going to continue up a little bit. Should we look at some order blocks on here? Yes. Don't know where to target though, so I'm going to have to go back and have a look. So that is demand. There we are. Where are we going to be targeting? If I think about it, that got mitigated, that got probably up here somewhere. Likely up here. So just above these, potentially. Let's see if we can get there. Actually, come to think of it, if that's our target, I'm taking that off. Our target should be the structural high. And that's only 4. Considering that was a wick before, we're already halfway through. We should be targeting the top of this zone at the very least. Do we have anything else marked up? No, nothing in sight. Okay, that's going to be our target. It's a bit difficult because we are going into no man's land. Maybe I could be a bit greedy. Okay, so there is a target above us. Let's just target 5 and see where we can go. Right, that might be more realistic. Let's see. Okay, we're in. Looking fairly positive. Oh, looking fairly negative. Oh, you know what, I would be tempted to just cut that trade right there. Oh well, gotta keep going. Oh. Right, so across here, let's clear up the charts a little bit. Mitigated, mitigated. We've reached there. I'm aware there's probably liquidity, but there is also severe downside pressure, so maybe we're not going to break the highs. And this is looking like a nice bit of a reversal, so I'm going to mark this on the chart. We're probably going to hedge. Let's just move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, yep, we got a break and a close. I like this candle, it's reacted to these. I'm not really that interested in targeting the highs. Although I probably should. Watch me get stopped out on this one. That's a strong supply candle. Okay, 15-minute supply. Let's get an order on. We're going to hedge, and we're just going to see what we can do. That looks fairly accurate. Yep. Get short. It's probably going to hit it in the next candle, probably going to shoot right through the pair. But no, this looks good enough to me. Okay, probably shouldn't be trading good enough trades, should be trading the best trades, but this looks fairly accurate to me, and if I'm going to be targeting anywhere to begin with, it's just going to be these lows here, 6.82, and in which time, if this became -1, we'd technically bag 5.83. If I'm wrong with this, we would bag about 4%, so it's not that much of a dangerous move. The drawback is, if it just wicks me out and then takes me out again, we're down -2, but you know, that's trading. Do we have any? Let me move this out of the way so we can just see where the 4-hour time frame is. I don't want to reveal the rest of the chart. Oh, this isn't helpful. Oh, it's kind of doing it. Right. Right. So we didn't see anything there because I don't know where everything is. There's a low here at there, 80.27, and down here at 80. Ooh, 80 is a nice round number. I reckon probably 80.27 is more realistic. But we want to go for the order block, don't we? Which is this. I'm going to mark this up and see what happens. Is that going to be a good enough target? 8.38 on the 4-hour. Not particularly. Let's drop down to the 15, see if there's anything better. Yeah, okay. So that was here. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. We'll probably target these inside bars. Okay, cool. This is what our target's going to be if we do break this low here. It should probably be that structural low. You know, I'm really in two minds about this. I think it probably should be that structural low. It looks as though price is going to go down. Let's go back to the 4-hour again. It's because I've got too much on my chart, I can't really see. So move up, down, zigzaggy move up, not really convincing, probably a move down. Yeah, I would probably say we target down there, to be fair. Back to the 15, auto. Would that be too far? Probably. Oh well. We would pretend that we're taking partials, or if we could take partials, but yeah, we're going to target to here originally, okay, because it looks like that might be a strong enough order block to send us back upwards. Right, okay, that's the idea anyway. Watch this just probably take me out after all of that analysis. Oh, probably. It's not looking good. Oh, it's looking alright. Okay, is there anything else that we want to be getting involved in here? No, it's looking alright. I'm going to zoom this out again. I'm not convinced with these stops where they are. I think that this is actually too narrow-minded. We're looking at breaking these. These are only wick breaks. Oops, moved the wrong thing. You know what? That wasn't the rule which I set out. I did say I would target the next obvious structure, or it would be the next swing. So what's the nearest to 5? That one. Oh, well, let's just go with this structure here. Okay. Sorry, that's me trying to think a bit too far ahead. I forgot about the rules that I set out at the start, so sorry guys, let's just do that. But let's just say, realistically, I would be thinking of trying to go down there. But yeah, we're going to go with an 11-to-1 trade. Right, okay, let's go. Right, I chose correct to begin with. Or actually that's a lie, I was correct in my analysis regardless what my analysis was, as long as it made sense. Okay, so we would have hit the first target, which is good. Wow, okay. This candle I'm going to pay attention to for the future. It might have a bearing. And more the wick, to be honest. 15-minute supply. Right, put that out there. Don't know where we're going to see that again, if we do. No, I'm just going to check the length of the video. Oh my god, I'm going to speed this up. Right, okay. So we've hit take profit on that, which is 11.79, which is great. Okay, cool. Did we hit? Oh no, we got -1 on that, don't we? Okay, yeah, so missed that. That was -1. Okay, so good job that I decided to hedge. Okay, so that's -1, that's plus that. So, oh, that's in red, that should be in green. So how many losses do we have? A few. Alright, it's not looking too bad. Not a bad month so far, considering that it's a pair that I don't trade. And should I be looking at going long right here? Possibly. Let's see how price reacts. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, that was interesting to know. Right, we have got a break of this. That's going to be a 4-hour structure right there. So we can look for shorting positions, which is likely going to be up here. And then let's look at another 4-hour area. Oh, okay. This was a 4-hour area, which we did get into. We got knocked out of. Can we get another? Oh, let's move all this out of the way. What'd that do? Oh, we're through that now, so get rid of that. And these are just 15 minutes, so let's just jump onto the 4-hour quickly. Where are we? Oh god. So 4-hour order block. I think that was just refined. This was a 15-minute. That's probably not going to play into anything. But the 4-hour, yeah, this is refined as well. I think we're probably going to be playing into this zone, if anywhere. Right, anyway, back to it. Yeah, because there's going to be, I didn't mark this out before, but there's going to be a ton of liquidity under here. So possibly inducement liquidity straight into this order block. Should I cover that wick? Don't know. Ah, there we are. Right, looks like we literally just grabbed that liquidity and we're heading off again. Right, let's look for structure. Okay, nothing. And again, wow, I just torn through that. Right, okay, maybe we are going down to here. Alright, maybe this is the zone. Yeah, it might be. Because this is the move which pushed us all the way up to create these new highs. Just before the previous 4-hour breaker structure. I think the 15-minute is probably too conservative. It's likely going to be the whole bloody range, isn't it? It's going to be the whole thing. We're going to have to, just because it's coming down so heavy. So 4-hour demand. Yeah, got no choice really. And then there's a 15-minute demand just before it. Okay, let's just watch how price reacts to it, because it could get a bit tricky around here. We're getting loads of little miniature breaks. We've got a little high up here, maybe to be aware of. Let's go. Wow, okay, that was fast. Right, okay, so this little 15-minute one did not last at all. Get rid of that. We come into here, great. Now I've got to be aware that we could continue down. What if we did? We've got this 4-hour over here. Did get hit. This is miles away. This is like 200 pips. No, 100 pips. I reckon this one will probably hold anyway. And if not, we've got this as the absolute low of that zone. So, yeah. Right. Oop. Can't even see what's going on there. Right, let's go. Is that our change? No, it's not looking positive. We're going to get a break of this structure. Yes, we got it. Okay. That might be interesting in the future, potentially. It doesn't look very interesting, actually. This might be. Oh well, you know what? We don't know if we're coming back to it, so let's stop wasting time. Okay, bit of intrigue. Price action is changing. It is changing down here. Okay, cool. I like this. We have we broken this? We have, and it's a wick. Okay, I am looking for reversals now. We've worked our way through, very, in a difficult sense, we've broken our way through this 4-hour demand zone. And the reason, or one of the reasons is, I think there's a lot of liquidity built up around here, and around these as well. So is there anything, well, I guess that's got to be a target, hasn't it? That tricky one over there. But that's a huge move. That's, you know, what if we got involved from about here? That's 100 pips. It's doable. I'm not sure is the answer. Probably up here. This is the break candle. Okay, right. I'm just going to mark out a couple of zones because if I get involved in a trade, I want to know where to get out. This is going to be pretty much supply, 15-minute supply. Definitely a pullback. This, yeah, it's a pullback, but it's bloody awful, isn't it? Right, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Right, let's try and get a break of that. Move that out of the way because it's just in the way. Okay, cool. Liking it. Wait, right. This might well be the reversal zone, which we were thinking of. Okay, so what can we get from this? I am interested in this is huge. That's frustrating. That's a massive candle. Can I refine it? Let's get down to it. Should we go down to this? To the inside bar? And cover the wick? Yeah, inside bar and cover the wick. Fine, let's do that. So inside bar and cover the wick. Still, that's going to be a massive stop loss. I kind of want to go 50% on this one. This is a huge stop loss. Oh no, it's not. It's only 6 pips. Oh, sorry guys. Too much chatting to myself again. But the target is going to be all the way up here. Let's just get it exact. That'll be a beast if it comes in, if we get tapped in. Probably won't now after. Oh, we're in. Oh, look at that for precision. Not bad. Okay, first point really is there, where you would possibly take some partials, and then possibly here, and then the rest of it maybe up here, and then just to the end goal. But let's just see how we get on. I'm gonna speed this up. Whoa. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's epic. Okay, cool. Okay, I thought we were just going to be going sideways for absolute ages then. Okay, that's a very aggressive move. That shows good power coming back into the market. Right, 11.27 back on the charts. So, plus 11.27%. Nice positive green. Okay, was I right to target this? It looks like I might well have been. Should we be looking at a reversal? Should we have just got involved straight away with a sell? Because if we did, we'd be doing alright. No, let's see what happens. Oh, maybe. Oh well. That could be it. Am I just getting a bit overeager? That's what we're looking to break. Oh, we got it. So our next entry would be this push up. and that's a 15-minute supply. It's probably, to be fair, more so from the body. Oh well, I'm not going to get too pernickety with that. Oh, I forgot to put this on. And we get tagged. Okay, cool. Not overly confident with this, because where's it going to go back to? Well, I do say it's usually 50% of the imbalance. So let's just aim for that. Sorry, it's really late here, so my brain's just kind of becoming a bit of a mess. Imbalance. Let's just get the 50%. Oh, I kind of just got it straight on. Okay, cool. Well, 4.81. I wouldn't complain about that. It's not bad going at all if I do get it. So let's see. And then if it does go to 50% of the imbalance, I'd probably just get involved again, going the other way. If it was, you know what, kind of want to fill that void, and then just take it again. I won't. Let's just get going. Oh, it's probably going to take me out now anyway. Oh, we got there. Cool. So that is plus 4.81%. And we would be tagged in if we had got stuck in. So let's see. We do have potential reversal on its way anyway, so that's actually that one. It's actually there. But let's do that one. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. So yeah, we would have actually gone all the way down to there, which is great. So let's just mark on where we're potentially going to be reversing from. And it would be the nearest inside bar as the high. Oh, that happened too fast. Bloody hell. Right, that should have been an entry off of this candle, but oh well, we'll let that one slide. That happened way too fast. Oh, I kind of want to go back and redo that. I can't. Anyway, yeah, it was the next candle. Anyway, whatever. The target would have been up here again. So let's just keep on going, see what happens when price comes up to here, because our next target high is this one. So that's target high, and then that's close to this one as well. So really, yeah, for structure purposes, this one, but we know chart wise it's going to be this one. Oh, there we go. And did we get this? Almost. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm probably gonna mark on here anyway, just because I'm feeling a bit bitter about missing out on this one. Looks like this candle grabbed all the liquidity anyway, but we'll see. Right, see if price comes back to it. This looks as though we are reversing, and we're probably going to go up and continue our journey upwards. So let's just see how we get on. Right, we're only on January 20th, this is going to take ages. Let's just zoom in a bit. Right. Should I have got involved there? Have I just missed a trade? No, forget it, just keep going. Gonna try and rush this last bit now. Oh, we go straight into an order block, great. Should be in going upwards, I think. Yep. Should have entered there. Probably wouldn't have got tagged anyway. Right, there's an inside bar here, possibly influencing things. Our next target is this one. Actually, we need to look at the 4 hour. figure out where we're going. So clear all this off of the chart. Here, 8563. Sorry, that's not right. 80.563. You know what? Can we just mark this on? Yep, pretty much the same place. How's that different to here? It's this whole zone. Oh well, once price it reaches up here, let's see how it reacts. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't even reach it. Oh, I just missed a golden opportunity. Yeah, off this inside bar. And it's still playing with this inside bar. Right, let's look at this. It's not the cleanest. Quite liking the look of that inside bar there. If I can get an entry off here, I'll be in. I'll be going short. Oh, no way. Am I out? Is it spread hours again? No, it's not. Yep, probably in. Cool. Right, let's just put this on. Wow, you'd have been squealing at that point. Target is going to be this low, obviously. Because liquidity, yeah, okay, yeah. Target is, yeah, 10.26. Let's go. Whoa, sketchy. Oh, I missed a trick there. Oh well, there was another potential entry, but let's just keep going. Got it. Right, cool. 10.26. I'm going to have to start speeding this up a bit now. I'm getting really, really tired, and I think you guys are probably getting bored. Plus 10.26%. Right, okay, so if we're not going to reach up here, we haven't broken these highs and we're working our way down again, then our target's going to be down here, so we can look for a reversal from up here, and this wick looks quite juicy. So we're going to go from this one. We're going to do the wick. Alright, so we're going to do the wick from here, I think. Shall we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's just mark it up, just in case we do come back. And that is clearly supply coming back into the market. Not going to be as good as this one. And our targets are going to have to be, yeah, probably down here, to be fair. I would assume, anyway. Would the targets be any lower? Would we be going back down here? Don't know. Yeah, we would. Yeah, we'd be going down here. So, target would be down to here, at least to the starting point of where the difficulty should be. Okay, let's try that. Let's go with it. Oh, we're not getting tagged. Oh, we're in. Right, liquidity. Okay, this should at least reach here, which would be probably 5. Yep, but we're going for this because it's zone to zone, remember that? Oh no, we've got another good entry. Should I mark this up? Yep, okay, sorry guys, going to do another one. And the inside bar. Oh, tempted. I am tempted by this. You know what, forget it. There'll be too many on the chart. I can't be bothered. Right, let's go. We got there. We hit our target without too much fuss. Okay, plus, oh, I thought it was less than that. 11.6. Cool, plus 11.6. So as you can see, it's quite a good month so far. We haven't even had too many losers, to be fair. Probably if I was going for almost every conceivable order block, but I'm not. Just got to be quite smart of it sometimes. Right, let's see what's happening here. This is the next area of difficulty, so let's see what's happening with price action. It is reversing, right. Okay, have I missed anything? Yes, I have. Right here. But there's still time. That's not looking great, is it? Let's target these down here. Inside bar and that drop. Right, if we can get a tag, I'll put it on. Otherwise, let's just save time. Nope, off it goes. Right, goes off without me. Where's it going to go to? Probably up here. Probably to that order block which I was talking about. Oh, we've missed an opportunity. Sorry, just not paying attention. A bit too tired now. Oh. Anyway, there was an order block up here, which we missed. Oh, you know what, I'll mark it up just so you can see. Break. So slightly counter trend, we've got a break. Therefore we got a break of this. Ooh. This, we also, you could say it's from there to there, so we got a nice clear break. And then you would want to try and mark up this one and that one, which is literally just here. And clearly you'd get into 25% and you target those lows again. Target down here or down here, and you would definitely have made a decent move. But anyway, I missed it because I'm a bit too tired and I'm missing stuff on the chart now. So yeah, it's getting quite late here. Right, what are we going to run into? Got a few things down here. Yeah. So 15-minute demand right there. I think this is going to be more than 15 minutes. It's going to be like a 4-hour. This is what I was looking at. It kind of, yeah, you know what, let's just put the whole thing on there. Probably that. Right, let's go back to the 15-minute. Cover that wick, cover, yeah, yeah. Let's go. I hasn't even reached it yet. Oh well. It's a nice supply zone. If it reaches. Oh, okay, cool. Right, so we're in the, this was a 4-hour, wasn't it? So that was a 4-hour demand, not a 15-minute. So 4-hour. Would I have been stopped out if I just targeted the inside bar? Yeah. Cool, glad I covered those wicks. Right, what can we do from here? Now, let's just have a quick look. Where are we? Okay, I haven't been marking any of my structure breaks on here. There. Next obvious area to break is here. Then after this it's up there. So just marking out like where my highs are. Right, okay, cool. Now I want to see some sort of structural change. I do quite like these two wicks just as they are. I'd be tempted just to do market entry and just go north and just go up to at least here. Otherwise, because we haven't broken this, we'd be going up again. Okay, continuing the overall upward trend, possibly. So I'd be targeting, yeah, probably up here. Not even this one, this one. This could probably just come off now. I'll leave it where it is, but oh well. Damn. Glad that we didn't get involved in it too quickly. There we go. Now I would target, well, this whole candle actually, because it's the downward swing, isn't it? And we learnt our lesson to cover the lows below the inside bar before, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend that we haven't seen this, we're just going to tag ourselves in. There we go, and we're off. Okay, just going to save time. Right. Okay, so we are in. So we're going to ignore this first one, we're just going to go for this, which is only a 5 to 1. Okay, maybe it's not that great. No, we're going to target up here, we're going to target these highs. I'm expecting new structural breaks. So we're going to be going for a full on 6.5. Oh, that looks rubbish. Oh well, that's what we're doing. We're going to run into difficulty over here, but you know, we're expecting it, so let's go. Cool, first target would have been hit. Well, let's just call that a partial profits area. Second target, would that be hit for a partial profit? Nope, you'd be crying. Oh, got it that time. Right, okay. Another partial profit's off, which is cool. Now, does this look like we're just going to go straight up, or have I missed anything obvious on the chart, like I sometimes do? I think I'm being a bit stupid with this. You know what, yeah, we're just going to target this. Okay, cool, job done. Right, shouldn't have been silly with that. Forgive me, it's just 5 to 1, okay? We can change our minds when we're in a trade, so... plus 5.15%. Okay, cool. So that is that. Right. What's the time? Oh, it's late. Right, let's keep going. Have we got... Oh, okay. Don't really know what I should do with this. Let's just keep going. Maybe we should have targeted... Oh, forget it. Right, we're going up here. Supplies coming into the market. This is probably going to be quite key. Oh well, let's just see where we can go. Right, come to think of it, right, just got myself a little bit more comfortable in my chair. This would look like on the 4 hour probably a wick rejection, which we should be steering away from if we can. Is there another kind of entry along here which I should be getting involved in? Probably look at, no, that's been mitigated. It's quite dirty price action, I'm struggling with this. Oh, I was going to say that, oh well, forget it, let's keep going. I should have marked it up, yeah, I was going to say here, and then when I said I should have said it, we get a second chance. Oh well, this is going to go, I'm pretty sure, down to here. Okay, so at least down to here. Let's keep going. Oh my days. Right, should have got involved, but oh well, we didn't. We're nearing the end of the month, so nearly there now. You can hear it in my voice that I'm absolutely exhausted. You know what? It's annoying me. I'm going to just mark it on the chart as a missed opportunity because that's something to look back on. So that, I knew that was going to get down to at least here, which is probably going to be this break there. Which did we get? Yep. So it was a missed 13.27. Okay, put that in yellow. Right then, okay, that's going to make me feel better. I can put that into my spreadsheet at least. Not a bad pair, this. It's quite easy to follow, isn't it? Well, hopefully I'm making a bit of sense to you guys at least. Is there anywhere up here? Yeah, this candle here. Right, okay, let's just mark on the chart. Yep. Yes, there's a bit of mitigation, that's fine. 15 minute supply. We're going to get involved if it comes back. If it doesn't, I'm sorry for wasting more time. A 4 pip stop. Okay, that's more like it. Let's see where we can go. And with that, do we want to target just this nearest low? Yep, because that was part of our rules. So, okay, we're in. We're out. Cool. Nice and easy. 6.64. Could we have targeted lower? Oh, of course we could have done. Yeah, probably down here. There's another swing down there. There's an awkward area coming up. You know what, we're going to have to go back and tap this. Mark it up. Sorry guys. Yep, just here. Oh, it looks like we're tapping it. Oh, we did anyway. Cool, okay, it's not giving anything away. And this is a 4-hour demand. Okay, so we've got quite a few of these coming up. That one's been hit, that one's been hit. Yeah, okay, cool. Back to business. Right, okay, so that was perfect target setting really. Then when we get halfway through this, let's see what happens. Maybe, you know, halfway, 3/4, we might get a bit of a reversal, and then we can start targeting. Don't necessarily want to target the highs, but we'll probably target somewhere up here. Likely here where we get a push up. So these highs. Right, yeah. So the highs from the swing before it. Let's go. Can't see anything which is going on. Oh, I like that. That's a nice order block. But it's probably too close to the halfway point. So we'll leave that for now because this is coming into a tricky area. Oh, we'd be tagged in and we'd hit the halfway point. Would we have got a... I'm going to have to mark this as missed as well. Okay, so you guys probably saw that as well, thinking, why aren't you taking it? I'm just very conscious of the video getting too long. I don't know how long it is, might be an hour, might be 2, I'm not sure what time I started. Anyway, I was going to target this halfway point of this, which is about there. Oh no, okay, yeah, pointless. Sorry, complete time waste that was. Right, okay. Okay, nice break there. Yep. Okay. This is looking alright. We are about 3/4 of the way in to the 4-hour demand zone. Got a nice bit of chocky chock. And let's see what we can do. If we can come back into this, I'd be interested in getting involved, and it's probably going to be the whole thing to be fair, so let's just mark this out. And the reason why we're doing this is that we can see a reversal pattern, and we're basically just going to try and target the most recent swing. The most recent swing is actually this one, but because we were on a major uptrend on the 4 hour and daily and stuff, we are expecting at some point, like if we go onto the daily chart, this would just look like a minor pullback, all of this action. So we're going to try and target this high at least, especially as this is where we're going to be running into supply zones as well. So on the 4 hour, the supply zone is actually there to there, by my assumption. So 4 hour supply, let's have a quick look on the 4 hour. Actually, I don't want to give this away because that will probably show us where it goes, up or down. Anyway, we're in, that's okay. Let's just mark this up on the chart and then we can get stuck in. So win or lose, it doesn't matter. This is for demonstration purposes only. So 4 hour chart, let's see. Is this 4 hour supply? That certainly is. Right, okay, well I was pretty much right. And then, by the way, didn't we have a trade potential over here? Yeah, we did. It was that crazy wick. Okay, and that's slightly above, so we can't forget about that. Let's put something on just in case we can get something towards the end of the month. That's about there. Okay, we'll pretend that we're marked in to go. But yeah, we're conscious that we're probably going to run into this. If we get tagged, cool. Okay, so we're looking for about a 10 to 1, an 11 to 1. Let's go. Do we get tagged? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we did. We did. Just. Let's speed this up. Oh, we're definitely tagged. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. Well, okay, we broke through that quite easily. So we broke through that first one. I forgot that we had that marked up, and obviously there was a price reaction, which was probably retail traders trying to get out. Hence myself saying this is a good area to get out. Then we just broke through the second target. Should we, before we reach this, should we try and target the third? I don't know if we should. No, let's not be greedy. You know, we're not idiots. But I did mark that up to the right place, didn't I? I did say it was around there. Cool. Let's just get that right. Okay, cool, we got it. So that is not a bad win. 10.91. So plus 10.91%. Get right in. When was the last time we lost a trade? Ages ago. Back over here. Alright, not doing too bad. Not a bad month. Let's see how price reacts. Okay, we're potentially going to get a little chalky action up here. We got it. Okay, let's see. Am I just getting cocky now? I'm getting my second win of energy now that it's going pretty much past midnight. Right, so what do I want to see? Price action off of here. Get short, and only to probably around here. Okay, is that a bit tricky? Is that a bit stupid? Would you take this trade? Would anyone else take this trade? Or is it just me? Am I just being a fool? You know what I'd quite like, let's zoom it out, this order block. Okay, I'm going to go from this order block. So I'm going to go from the top of that order block, and I'm going to set another order to blast us past this into there. Alright, that seems like a little bit of a crazy move, but I'm predicting this up to there, and then maybe break this again? Realistic-ish. It's kind of how the market moves, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so if we get tagged in, so it's all based on whether or not we get tagged into this. We'll get short there. Hit the top of that order block. Yeah, that'll be 5.52, that'll be okay. And then what we want to do is cover ourselves on that and get long. Okay, that's going to be quite a big stop loss in comparison, but it doesn't matter. Let's just mark this up, like maybe over here. 11 pips, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to target just the base of that one. So that's looking at a 6, that's looking at a 5. It's roughly the same, but the stop losses are massively different. But first of all, we've got to get tagged in here, so let's go. Not going to get tagged now, are we? Oh, what time is it? 1:30 in the morning, yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, and we have taken profit. Happy days. Right, let's slide this along to make it more real. So we got in. You know what? Because I was going to go down to there, we should have targeted. You know what? I'm not being greedy. It's when you go and counter trend, I always try to go to the sort of like start of where the difficulty may lie. So what do we get here? That is 5.52. That's cool. So plus 5.52%. Happy days. Now we're in this one and we are targeting up here, because once we get up here we are going to be going short again, because I remember that being a monster wick and it was pretty scary looking, and we are going to target at least to here. Yeah, I'd say at least to there. Okay, let's go. Oh, not looking good. Alright, and we have passed the challenge there. So we entered right there, we finished there, that's plus 5.97, let's mark that on the chart. Plus 5.97%. Now we're in this one. Now this feels crazy. Why am I getting involved? Because it's in 4 hour total, and yeah, that wick. Yeah, you cannot ignore that wick. You'd be getting short. The initial obvious target would be here, but that seems a bit stupid. Let's go for this order block. The base of that order block, because it's already been attacked by this. It probably doesn't have much liquidity left. I know that we've got some wicks down here, which might be a good idea to target, but we're getting too greedy. Right, initial profits would be coming off here if I was anyone else, so at 7.22, and then the next target is the base of this order block, so 11.35. Let's go. Boom. And we take profit on that as well. Not bad. 11.35. I haven't had a loss in ages. This is stupid. Plus 11.35. I think this is becoming my favourite pair, by the way. What's your favourite pair? Just stick it in the comments section. What is your favourite pair to trade? I think I'm liking Australian dollar, Japanese yen. I don't trade it. Last time I traded it was probably about 3 years ago, AJ, using completely different strategy. So that was more like pure price action based on certain rules. Would we have broken that low? We would have broken that low. Oh well, that's interesting. Right, and I'll tell you what, we are just at the end. We're at the end of... There we go, we're into February. Right, okay, that has taken bloody ages. Sorry guys, I think that's probably taken a couple of hours. Let's go back and recount what we got for the month, okay? Hopefully that was a bit educational. You will have heard a lot of mumblings to myself. I don't know how many trades we got into, so let's just stack these up. Alright, so we're going to go to our little calculator, little trustworthy calculator. So trade number 1 was 9.68 plus number 2, which is 5.16, and then plus 12.81, boo, minus 1, plus 4.14, then what? Oh, 2 wins, not bad. Plus 7.03 plus 10.57 minus 1 minus 1. Alright, not bad so far, 46.39. We're only 8 days in, or 11 days in. Then we get the questionable one, which we will keep in the results. Why not? So plus 6.58 plus 4.53. This isn't looking too bad. And then there's our last loss, which is, you know, half the month away. So where do we get to? 4.53 minus 1 plus 11.79. So as you can see, the losses really don't matter, because when you pick up a single win, it's just a monster. You're always doing pretty well. Where were we? That. So it was that one? Yep. Plus, oh my god, I've forgotten. 11.27. 11.27 plus 4.81 plus 10.26 plus 11.6. Did we take any more? Oh yeah, we took a few. Right, you can tell that it's late. I'm forgetting what I've done. Plus 5.15. And then we missed that one, which is annoying, so we're going to keep that out of the results, but really you could add in an extra 13%. What's that? 6. Yep. Plus 6.64. What was that? That wasn't much. Oh, it was. Plus 10.91. Plus 10.91. Plus 5.52. Plus 5.97. And then our lucky winner right at the end, 11.35 plus 11.35. Not bad. 151.71% for the month. Not bad going. Really not bad going at all. So per day, that's quite a lot. Per month, 151% on your account. Doesn't matter what size your account is, it's going to be growing pretty damn fast if you do that every month. So we'll come back in, I don't know, maybe in a month's time, couple of months' time, and we'll do the February, see how we get on there. But I'll tell you what, even though it's been tiring, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to try and trim this video down as much as I can. Stick in the comments box if there's any particular currency pair, or even if you want me to try like gold or silver or a different commodity. We'll use this strategy. You know, hopefully you've learned enough from this strategy just from the YouTube demonstrations what it is. You know, I can go deeper into lower time frames, but I don't want to give too much away, if that makes sense. But I do want to give you enough where if you practice enough and you watch the video enough, you'll probably figure it out. But yeah, if there's a currency pair or whatever, just stick it into the comments section. I'm sure that I'll cover it. So this is the sort of video which I want to do in the future, just show you how I trade. Obviously, I think in live trading conditions, I do take a lot more losses than this. This was like a very different month. I think there are only like 4 or 5 losses, which is crazy. I've taken like 10 losses this week already. It's only the end of Wednesday, so but then again, I'm using, you know, below 1 minute for my entry, so that's expected. But guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. If you want to see more of these, let me know. If it's been useless, also let me know, because what's the point in making them? This probably been 2 hours filming. I'm just going to have a look on OBS, see what that says. 2 hours exactly. So hopefully I'll trim this down, but this will take about 5 hours to edit because I'm technologically stupid. But yeah, guys, if it's been good, let me know, and really appreciate the comments and all the likes and the shares and stuff. It really helps the channel. I do have a bit of a goal for the channel. I want to try and keep it a bit private, but it's 10k by the end of the year, so there's the privacy gone. So let's see how we get on. But absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, and speak soon. All right.